Hi guys, welcome to the weekend. Hopefully you can join us for one of the WODs this weekend. We're raising money for Best Kids, so please come out and join us for a workout and fundraiser. For today's WOD, guys, what we're going to do is rotate through stations for 4 rounds. There's going to be 5 stations total. So to get warmed up, we're going to go 45 seconds on, 15 seconds transition. We're going to start with up downs. At the halfway point, you're going to switch to a burpee. So for the up down, remember, we're just going to jump back to that plank position and then jump forward and stand. At the halfway point, you're going to switch to your burpees. That's when the chest and thighs are going to touch, and then you're going to jump and clap at the top. For the next one, what we're going to do is a weighted PVC deadlift. So you're going to grab the bar. Hands are going to be just outside of the hips here. We're going to have our shoulders down and back. We're going to go butt back and then have the bar just up below the knees. We're going to keep the bar in contact with the legs and stand all the way up. So main thing here is push the butt back, shins should be vertical, back should be nice and tight, and then stand all the way at the top. If you're at home using dumbbells or kettlebells, what you can do is just hold one head of the dumbbell, so you're holding it vertically, and then the same setup, you're going to go butt back, you're going to touch the ground with the weight, and then stand all the way up. Next one we're going to do is either a wall ball, dumbbell, or kettlebell front squat with a 2-second hold. So if you got your wall ball, you're just going to kind of bear hug it here, feet are going to be in your squat stance, you're going to go knees out, butt back, and then you can just hang out here for a couple seconds and then stand. So butt back, knees out, and stand. If you're using a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you can just hold it right here in the front rack position. Next one is going to be our weighted PVC hang power clean. So remember, anytime we see the word hang, that means we need to deadlift the weight first, okay, to our hips. Then we're going to stay above the knees for the hang. So I'll finish with the elbows up in front. I'll come back down, use the bar to push my hips back. I'll pop the hips and then pull the elbows through. So this would be a no rep. Make sure those elbows are nice and high. If you're at home, you're going to be doing an alternating dumbbell or kettlebell hang power clean. So what that means is you're going to start with the deadlift. You're going to stay above the knees and then going to clean it up to the shoulder. I'm going to switch on the way down to the other side and then switch. So just make sure again that you're standing all the way at the top, elbows in front, push the butt back, and then clean it up to the shoulder. Next one's going to be our wall ball or dumbbell or kettlebell thruster. So what we're going to do in this case is we're now going to add in a press at the top. So notice that the elbows are underneath the wrist. I'm going to go butt back, knees out, and then press overhead. So I want my finish to be my ears covered by my biceps. If you're using a dumbbell, I would hold like so, and then when you finish, you'll be here. Next one is going to be an empty barbell deadlift, or you're going to go double dumbbell or kettlebell deadlifts. So when we have one in each hand, we're just going to go on the outside of the feet, touch one head, and then stand up. So again, butt back, stand all the way at the top. Next one's going to be our sit-ups. So if you have an ab mat, go ahead and grab that. What you're going to do is butterfly the feet. If you're using a wall ball, you're going to hold it, go back, touch behind the head, and then sit all the way up. So you want to make sure that you are touching the shoulders behind you and then touching the ball in front of the toes. If you're using a dumbbell, kettlebell, a plate works really well if you have that at home. And then lastly is going to be an empty barbell hang power clean or double dumbbell or kettlebell hang power clean. So for this, again, I like to have my weights in between my feet. I just find that I have a better hike position versus having them on the outside of the feet. But first thing is to deadlift, then we're going to hike, and then clean up to the shoulders. And then back down once you're finished. Then we're going to take about 3 to 5 minutes to warm up to our working weight for the deadlifts and the hang power cleans. After that, we'll get set for our WOD. So again, this is 4 rounds for max reps. You're going to do 1 minute of burpees. If you need to scale, go to that up down. After the minute, you're going to go right into wall ball thrusters. RX is 20 for the guys, 14 for the ladies. Or if you're using a dumbbell or kettlebell, just 1, 20, and 15. Then you're going to go 1 minute of deadlifts. RX is 115 for the guys, 73 for the ladies. Or double dumbbell or kettlebell deadlifts, 50 in each hand or 35 in each hand for the ladies. Then 1 minute of those wall ball sit-ups, same weight as before, or a single dumbbell or kettlebell sit-up, and then 1 minute of the hang power cleans, same weight as the deadlifts. And then you've got 1 minute of rest. So there's a little bit of strategy involved here in terms of your score is the max number of reps. So you want to get as many repetitions as possible. And if you can move really fast through the burpees, and that's a better movement for you than the wall ball thruster, then spend the whole minute there at the burpees. If you're like, I don't really like burpees and I'm not going to get a lot of reps, go ahead and finish maybe 5 to 10 seconds sooner. That way you're fresh and ready to go. As soon as the next minute starts, you start on those wall ball thrusters. So there's not really a transition time built into this WOD. You kind of have to make it up for yourself and what makes sense for you and the movements that you're doing. So you're going to go through all 5 movements, and then you get a 1 minute break. You're going to go through that 4 times. Okay. So again, score is total number across all 5 movements for all 4 rounds. And as always, you got to deadlift that weight before you go to that hang position. In terms of our daily mobility, we're just going to do a minute per stretch. We're going to do a standing quad stretch. So if you need to hold on to something, you can. But the idea here is just to pull this heel back towards the butt and stretch out this quad muscle right here. We'll switch to the other leg, and then we're going to do a standing hamstring and calf stretch where I'm just bending over and really trying to pull the toes into the shins. That's going to hit my calf, and then by bending over, I'll also hit my hamstring. And then we'll finish with a tricep stretch. So I'm just going to pull the elbow up towards the ear, hold there for 30 seconds, and then I'll switch to the other arm and hold for 30. And then you've got your 5 minutes of mobility. You definitely should have gotten at least 27 burpees in. Guys, if you have any questions, please let us know. Move well. Good luck. Have fun tomorrow.